Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Britt Archer and this is my channel. So today I've done a Valentine's inspired look for all you lovers out there. It's obviously nearly Valentine's, so I thought it was kind of relevant. I've just done red lip with like a pinky kind of eyeshadow. I feel like I got the swing of the whole YouTube kind of thing. Not the swing, obviously it's still my second video, I'm not gassing myself that much. But it just felt a bit more natural today. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, like this video and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn your notifications on so you know when I've posted my next video. And yeah, if you want to see how I achieve this look, then keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start with my skin today. I've already washed, cleansed and toned, so I'm just going to prime my skin. So I'm actually going to go in with this, what is it, Garnier Hydrating Mist. It's this one here. This Garnier Mist Spray. So I've already moisturised, but I just find when I use this underneath my makeup, it makes my skin so glowy and keeps it really hydrated. Whew, so I'm going to put a generous amount of that on. Just dry it off. It smells so nice and it lasts so long. Me and Ruben have this and we've had it for so long and it's literally not running out. It's brilliant. And then to prime my face, I'm going to use this egg pour. I don't know if this shiny egg is going to focus. If you can see there, it's from Egg Pour. I think you can get them on Beauty Bay and look fantastic. And what it is, it's just a little primer and it comes in this little egg. It just looks like this. It's like a, there we go. If I was to compare it to a primer, it's like the texture of, what's it called? The Benefit, whatever that one is, the one that's like a tan colour, the pinky colour one. It's kind of creamy and smooth, it's really nice. So I'm just gonna take some of that. So I'm just gonna take the primer. And I just like, when I use these, the creamy type of primers, I don't like to put them all over my face. I just like to put them in the, like my problem areas of where my pores are really big. So I put it down the sides of my nose. So down the sides of my nose. My pores across the, my cheeks and my nose are absolutely massive. I'd say it's one of my biggest skin problems. My pores are just so big. I think it's where I've got oily skin. And then I just like to pop it on my chin. And then just a wee bit on my forehead. And it just takes away any shine that you have on your face. It fills your pores. Makes your face nice and smooth, ready for your foundation to go on. It's really nice. Yeah, and you can pick them up at Beauty Bay or Look Fantastic if you'd like to try them. And obviously the egg looks really cool. So for foundation today, I'm going to be mixing a combination of two foundations. I'm going to be mixing the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. It's the full coverage but lightweight foundation. Focus. And then I'm going to mix that with the Dior, I think this, is it Dior Backstage foundation. This one here. I'm just going to shake the foundations. Wipe the excess crap off my hand from the primer. And I just like to pop them on the back of my hand. I don't know what really ratio I do. I mean, I just done it before and I mixed them both together and it just turned out really nice. I find the Dior foundation, it's quite a lightweight foundation and I've worn it a couple times on its own and I find I've worn it out and then by the end of the night my foundation looks like it's literally just seeped into my face and it's not a bit of me. So I'm just going to take that, so I've squeezed that much on the back of my hand and then I'm just going to rub it in with my finger just to get it all nice and mixed together. Okay, to just clip my hair back so I don't get my foundation in my hair because I'm known for that. And then I'm just going to dab the spots. Oh look, I've already got foundation in my hair. What is wrong with me? Dabbing it on my face, just all over, and then I always leave some on my hand just in case I need to top up in areas. Okay, so that is all dotted on. I'm then going to go in and buff in the foundation into my skin. Today I'm going to use a Morphe brush, and it's the M523 or the 523. I don't really know how people want it to refer to, but it's just this foundation brush. I've already used it. I'm just going to buff it into my skin. Okay, so foundation is on. I'm now going to conceal my face. I'm going to use my favourite concealer once again, and it's the True Match. I think it's called True Match. Yeah, True Match concealer. And I'm just going to pop that in the usual places. So I'm going to go down the side of my nose. Do you know what I realised in my last video? I don't know if it's because I was nervous or because I had a couple glasses of wine. But I kept calling the side of my nose the bridge of my nose. I watched it back and I literally kept calling this part of my nose the bridge of my nose. I was thinking, what the hell am I saying? I think it might have been the nerves, you know. But that part is definitely not the bridge of your nose. Okay, do a little flower in your forehead. And I'm gonna take it underneath my eyes to cover these bags. I'm not going to put too much on because I want it to look quite fresh. Okay. And then to blend it in, I'm going to blend all the concealer in with this beauty blender. This is the Morphe, I think it's called Shape and Sculpt Beauty Blender. I haven't used it before. I just got it wet and it's kind of changed shape. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of gone a bit bizarre shape, but we're going to use this. So I'm just going to blend in all the concealer, starting with underneath my eyes. I love concealer. I think concealer is my favourite makeup item. If I had to choose absolutely just one, it'd definitely be concealer because it literally changes my life. When I have them, I've always had quite bad bags, I think. Not like actually like 3D bags, but dark circles, not bags. I've had really bad dark circles forever, but they're just getting worse as I'm getting older. So once you've popped that concealer on, they're gone, honey. Bags be gone. Dark circles heal. Okay. It just makes your eyes look so much more clean and fresh. Who's had 5 hours sleep for the last 3 nights? Not me. Okay, so that is concealer all blended in. I think that looks really nice. I haven't put too much on. Well, a bit less than what I normally would because I want it to look quite just fresh and glowy, and obviously it's Valentines, so... So I'm using this Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Truffle, and I'm just going to put that in all the areas that need a bit of bronzing. Okay, so I'm actually going to quickly, because it's for my own good, just going to clip my hair back up. So I'm going to take the matchstick, and where your cheekbone is, you need to go kind of just above the cheekbone. Obviously if you put it too low, it's going to drag your cheekbones down, and that's not cute. So I'm going to start it quite high above my cheekbone, and I'm just going to do that. Oh, that's quite a big line. Quite a big line actually. And then I'm just going to take my Morphe M43 brush. It's just a big flat kabuki brush, and I'm just going to kind of in circular motions just start blending it in. Oh, my bloody hair is getting in the way all the time. Okay, circular motions, and then start pushing. And if you're pushing it in, you need to always make sure you're pushing in and pushing, like flicking upwards, because you don't want to start dragging that down south. So I've just popped some on my cheeks and I've blended them all in. And then I'm going to take it onto my jaw. when I see people doing it and they put like they put their concealer and their contour all on at the same time and then start blending one and then start with the other. I just feel like mine would get so messy. I don't know how they managed to do that. Okay, so I'm taking it on the jaw and then just dragging downwards with the jaw because I don't want to bring the colour onto my face too much. But this is just going to sculpt and get that jawline looking sharp. Not that mine isn't sharp already. I've bronzed my face up or contoured my face. I'm just going to go in with some powder. I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me powder again. And I'm just going to push that into the sides of my nose and underneath my under eye. Taking it underneath and just lightly on top of the contour that I've done. Just so it's nice and smooth for when I put my bronzer on, because we don't want an absolute fiasco and a sham of what happened last time. Over my nose, and then on my forehead. Powdered, I'm going to bronze my face. I was thinking, do I use the same NYX bronzer as last time? Obviously, we know what happened. We're not going to talk about it. It was very traumatic. It was all on my carpet. Really did balls up my face. But I feel like I've prepped my skin a bit more. I've done a better process of doing my skin, so I might give it another go. So, I'm going to go in with the dreaded NYX powder in shade Dark. And I'm going to take it on a Morphe E4 brush. It's like an angled brush. And I'm just going to use the smallest bit of powder. You're watching me now. So I've tapped it in twice. Banged off 3 times, 4 for luck. And now I'm going to put it on my face. Right. Here we go. You're all watching this. Oh God, I'm scared. Mama didn't raise no quitter. If this doesn't go well, then this powder's going in the bin. Okay, I've dapped it back in because I feel like I need a bit more product. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, now I'm taking it on my jaw. So I'm basically just putting bronzer in all the places that I put my 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 Fenty matchstick, and just setting the cream contour. Making the jaw snatch, just bringing it down onto my neck. My neck, my back. Okay, so I've bronzed my face. I've got a bit more colour to my complexion. I'm now going to just set my face with some, I know I've already set it with some powder, but I'm just going to bake my face because I'm doing my eyes. I like to put it, especially, obviously I bake anyway, but especially once I've done my skin first, I like to bake underneath my eyes, because if you have any fallout, you can just brush the powder off and it kind of just comes off with it, which is great because messy makeup. Okay, so I've gone ahead and zoomed you in just obviously for the purpose of doing my eyeshadow. In this Morphe palette, I don't quite know the name, but I'm going to take this shade here. And I'm just going to tap off the excess. I'm going to start with this eye now, because I don't like that other eye. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to buff this all in. I'm probably going to speed up quite a bit of the eyeshadow because it's quite a basic eyeshadow look, and I feel like eyeshadow is quite boring to watch. It's like watching paint dry. So I've just buffed that, it's quite light in colour, but I've just buffed that colour all over the lid, and then I'm going to go in with this shade of the palette. I don't know why it doesn't have like shade names or anything on here, so I'm just going to have to point. Taking just the crease brush, and I'm going to go in the crease. Don't worry about how this looks over here, because once I've done the blending thing, I will clean that up with concealer. Okay, so once I've done that, back in with this. Okay, I've just zoomed in a little bit more just so you can see what's going on here. What I'm going to do now, taking this palette, it's the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, but I've only used this once I think, but it's such a good palette. And I'm going to take this shade, which is a saffron. It's kind of like a, is it red? It's like a burgundy red kind of shade, and I'm only going to take a small bit of this and then pop it into the crease here, just to make it look a bit more pink and girly. Well, not pink, red. Okay, so I've put the saffron shade from the Huda Beauty palette on the eye, and it looks quite cute. And now I'm gonna go in and use this shade right here. I'm gonna use this shade. It's like a, again, it's like a bit of a pink, but it looks, it's not too like bright pink. And I'm just gonna put that on the lid. I might be better doing it with my finger, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna do it with my finger so it picks up the pigment. So I'm just gonna use that and push it here. Okay, so I finished my eyes off camera. What I've done, I actually took the glittery stuff off the eye and just wiped it off. I just don't think it looked that cute. So I just used the saffron colour on the other side as well, and just darkened up my bottom. What is this thing called? Because I keep calling it the bottom part of my eyeball. Lash line. Yeah, lash line. I always forget. So I just darkened up the bottom of my lash line and just went in with the two different colours and then the pinky shade just to create this sultry eye makeup look. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to buff off my translucent powder from underneath my eyes. As you can see, look, where I've put the powder underneath my eye, it's caught all of the fallout, and then you can just wipe it away. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, just obviously where I put some translucent powder on, it's just lightened my face up a bit, but I'm just going to go in with my Back to Bronze bronzer and just warm my face back up just before applying blush, just so I make sure that I'm looking nice and bronzed. Putting some on my nose. I don't really like to contour my nose too tough, so I just kind of put a bit of bronzer down the side. So all I'm going to do now, I'm going to use some blush. Obviously it's Valentine's, so I'm going to go a bit heavy on the blush. I'm just taking the stipple brush that I used last time and my Kiko blush, and I'm just gonna pop that onto the apples. Oh, that looks cute. It is Valentine's, so I'm going heavy. Kylie Jenner always puts so much blush on, and I feel like it just looks so good. I mean, not saying that this is gonna have the same effect as Kylie Jenner's, but... So I've put it on quite heavy on the cheeks, and then, just to make it blend a bit more, just go back in with some Fit Me powder. Blush looks good. Blush looking very pink. Okay, so last step that I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do my lips. So obviously I'm doing a red lip today. So I'm taking the L'Oreal lip pencil, and I'm just going to line my lips. Okay, so I've lined the lips in the red, and then I'm going to take the NYX matte red lipstick, and I'm just going to pop that all over. Okay, so that is the lips done. It's quite a bright red. I absolutely love it. I think red lips are my favourite kind of lips. Okay, I'm just going to set my face. Just taking the NYX Dewy setting spray as always. So guys, this is the finished look. I really hope that you've enjoyed watching the video today. I feel like I went a little bit heavy on the blush. I don't know if I'd ever wear this much blush, but we're rolling with it. I think it looks quite cute. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel and turn my post notifications on so you can see when I'm posting in the future. If there's any video suggestions that you want to see, then just drop them in the comments, or I'll leave my Instagram handle on the screen and you can DM them to me. It's been fun making it again, and I really hope that it's not too long until I get it out, and I will see you in my next video.